In 2015, the U.S. government will pay out over $1 trillion in welfare, according to CRS report. The current U.S. debt is over $18 trillion, according to the U.S. National Debt Clock. So for an example, this is $10,000. As you can see, $18 trillion would be 1.6 billion of these stacks. And that's according to the U.S. DebtVisualization.com. After learning the huge cost of welfare, I decided to do some research of myself. The current system is broken and pretty much anyone can receive welfare checks at any time. Today I'll be going over the impact of welfare, how to fix the system, and some of the problems that will arise from making these changes to the system. The current system is broken and even promotes working less in most cases. Helps people to use the system are also abusing the system. According to freedomoutpost.com, 24% of people on welfare do not even work. It is even more rewarding to collect a welfare check than to work. A guy in Hawaii is collecting over $60,000 a year just on different welfare programs alone. On average, in the nation, the income is around $25,000 per person on welfare. People on welfare even get free cell phone service. They don't have regular phones, they have smartphones such as this iPhone. And the highest percent of drug users are also on welfare. In fact, according to the SAPRP, 20% of all drug users in the United States are also on some sort of government aid. 38% of all people on welfare do drugs at one point in their life and on occasion. Since welfare tends so much debt, we need to reduce it immensely. This is why we need to get laws in place to lower costs of welfare. This means if we would start drug testing each person receiving government aid and turn down those who don't pass a drug test, we could save on average of 38% on total welfare costs each year, which accounts for $400 billion annually. This could also promote people to quit using drugs, which would lower crimes as well, and maybe even get some of these people out of their house, off the couch, and to work. Secondly, we need to pay the recipients less. Like I said, that guy was making $60,000 a year. Make them do more work as well. Quit rewarding people who don't work and pay them to get a job. In most cases, a person on welfare that doesn't work makes more than a person working an entry-level job. Also, we need to stiffen the regulations to get welfare in the first place. If government puts policies in place, it will cause a lot of problems. One of the major problems is that to drug test everybody, people are saying that it would be a violation of their rights. But in fact, to get a job anywhere in the United States, most employers require a drug test to even start work, and they drug test randomly throughout their entire career. And that hasn't caused any problems or been a violation of their rights, so what's the difference there? The other main problem is the high costs of the tests themselves. Well, in fact, on average, a drug test only costs the United States $38 per person. And we could even take that money from their checks that they receive out of the national budget, and if they don't pass, they don't receive anything. So that would solve that problem. Overall, people just are making excuses in order to keep getting their free money and stay at home and do nothing. With our current system, nearly anyone collect free money. Today we talked about the impact of welfare, ways to cut the welfare budget, and some of the problems due to the changes. With the country in extreme debt, lowering the cost of welfare could make all the difference in our future and our kids' futures. Thank you.